You need to mute your phone.
All right, I muted it. Okay. You can open to it.
36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session. The Honorable Judge Marlena Taylor is now presiding. At this time, there is no eating, no smoking, no drinking, no gum chewing, no talking. Please keep your devices on mute until you are addressed by one of the courthouse staff. Also, keep your devices on a level surface until you are seen, so that you may be seen on screen. Also, there is no laying down or lounging, no driving or riding in a vehicle. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Desmond Walker, you can unmute yourself. Ms. Fields, can you hear us okay?
Yes, Judge, I can. Thank you.
You're welcome, Iris. I'm sorry. These are the matters of the people versus Desmond Wolford, ticket number P11588972. One count drove while license suspended. One count lead scene of accident, personal injury. Also calling case number P11588938. One count disregard traffic control device. One count overseas or unsigned registration. One count no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Desmond Woolfolk, who is with this court via Zoom.
Mr. Wolford, can you state your name for the record, please?
Desmond Maurice Woolfolk.
Today is the date and time scheduled for a pretrial and hearing of these particular matters in reference to Mr. Woolfolk. I have advised him of his rights to a trial in this matter. He wishes to avail himself of that, and I'm asking the court for a trial date.
All right. Is that the case, Mr. Wolford? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
She's informing me that you would like to have a bench trial in this, or a trial in this particular matter. Did you want it to be a bench or a jury trial?
Bitch.
All right. That's gonna be heard on February the 16th, 2022 at 9 a.m. You're gonna Zoom back into the court like you did today, and we'll have the bench trial then. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. There's nothing further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Mr. Rolando White. Okay, you got mute.
Yes, this is Roland. Was Roland White?
I don't know. I have a friend named Rolando. That's why people say Roland White. Okay. This is the matter of the people versus Roland White. This is ticket number P116067. One count driver's license expired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ayana El Sindor, House Counsel P79118, appearing on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, can you state your full name for the court?
Roland Trevon White.
Mr. White would like to avail himself of the plea offer, Your Honor.
Is that right, Mr. White?
Yes.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Mr. White, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
I didn't hear that, ma'am.
I said, and by taking this guilty plea today, you will be giving up any chance or any right or any possibility of having a trial in the future. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, do you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
I want to take your attention back to the date of January the 30th of 2021. Were you in the area of 7 Mile and Conant Streets in the city of Detroit, driving a 2019 Chevy vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you have improper plates because your driver's license was expired at the time?
Yes.
Satisfied, attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plates and move forward. Mr. White, are you currently employed?
I didn't hear you, ma'am.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
How long have you been out of employment?
How long?
Yes.
Probably like 2 years or something like that.
Okay. Gonna assess community service in lieu of cost and fines, or do you want to pay cost and fines?
I didn't hear you, ma'am, because the paper, I didn't hear you.
Community service in lieu of cost and fines, or do you want to pay cost and fines?
Cost and fine.
Okay, we're gonna assess the fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay?
30 days, because I had a questions about my license that I had.
Okay.
I had went to the Secretary of State to check on my license, and they gave me some paperwork that I had 4 tickets dating back in 2013 and 2012 to pay off to reinstate my license. I wanted to know how much I owed on them 4 tickets so I could pay them 4 tickets and this ticket at once so I can reinstate my license.
So what you can do is you can do one of 2 things. You can go online to 36districtcourt.org and type in your name with your information, and it should pull up your ticket. You can physically come down to 36 District Court, and they should be able to tell you how many costs and fines and fees that you owe on the tickets. I only have a ticket in front of me to be able to tell you how much you owe on this one, because I'm assessing a fine. I'm imagining those tickets went into default. They'll be able to tell you how much all of those fees and costs cost so that you can pay it off all at one time. I will give you 30 days to pay this one if you think that'll be enough time, and have it due no later, November the 29th, 2021. Once you finish paying all of your costs and fees, what happens is that the 36 District Court will send a clearance over to the Secretary of State's office, and from there they'll be able to allow you to at least apply to get your license back. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day. This concludes this hearing.
Okay. You too.
Ms. Alcindor, I'm gonna put you back the date of birth of Mr. Williams so I can figure out if all these cases are his or if it's just the one. I moved you to room 11, so I'll put you in room 11.
Here,
Yes,
please.
these are the rest of the 835 and the 845.
Are they here? You said no?
No.
Judge, could you put me in the room with Mr. Calvin White? Please.
Yeah, I don't have Calvin White.
Oh, okay.
I know, and so I don't have some of the office. We don't have many more people left in the rooms.
Mr.
You can go
Calvin
talk
White,
to Mr. Arthur Warren and let him know that there's no officer here, and bring him out. How about that?
Okay.
Mr. Calvin White's file should be there.
It is, no, all those files are here. These people. Ms. Alcindor?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Williams is Deshaun Leroy Williams, birthday January 9th, 1976.
Okay.
And Judge, I'm ready on Mr. Arthur Warren. He's telephonically, so he needs to be let out of the breakout room.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
Oh, you wanna know if LaShawn and Deshaun are the same person?
Okay, let me bring him out, Ms. Irvin. Mr. Warren, can you hear me? Mr. Warren?
Yeah.
I'm gonna call your man. This is the case of the people versus Arthur Warren. This is ticket number V12.
That's stupid then. Why would they give me a 2220?
Officer Hernandez?
Yes, good morning.
Mute your phone, please.
Now that you're here, what matter are you on, Officer Hernandez?
Good morning, ma'am. I am here for Mr. Williams E. Ticket number SP107-10532.
Okay, hold tight. All right. Sorry, Ms. Fields, I'm gonna start again. This is the matter of the people versus Arthur Warren. This is ticket number V120378. One cow failed to provide a leash for dog off owner's property and or responsible person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
We have Mr. Arthur Warren, who's with this,
Yes.
who is with this court telephonically, Judge.
Okay, well, you're going in and out, Ms. Irby. So just state your name again for the record. I think we missed the first part of it.
Attorney Joe Irby
Thank you.
for Mr. Arthur Warren.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Judge. Yes, can I get the council's fee number? That'll help me out.
I did put it in the chat, but it's 54065.
I'm sorry, I didn't see the chat. Okay.
All right, and Mr. Warren, can you state your name for the record, please?
Arthur Warren.
All right. the date and time set for a trial. How do you want to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor, I'd like to make a motion to dismiss. The officer has failed to appear. My client is here.
Okay, the time is now 9:47 a.m. This matter was scheduled for 9 a.m. I believe there's not an officer here. Any officers here today on this matter? Arthur Warren, having none, I'm going to grant your motion at this time and dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Warren, that means that the police can file it again if they want to, but as of today, it is dismissed without prejudice. Okay, sir?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good day, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. I see on the screen Nancy Galaxy. Who are you? Nancy Galaxy? Okay. All right. Ms. Irby, if you want to talk to Jacayla Woodruff, the offer is going to be to plead to count 3 improper plates. Count 1 and 2 will be dismissed.
Okay, I'm only showing 2 on your docket, Judge. There's a 871 and a 873. I'm not sure if 2 has been paid already, but I'm only showing 2 on the docket.
It's a drove unregistered untitled vehicle. Let me see if it went into.
Yes, it is scheduled.
Count
Count 2. We missed count 2. Yeah, it should have been scheduled.
It should have been scheduled for today.
Okay, can you repeat again, Judge, then?
Yes, I can.
Count 2 should have been scheduled.
It is going to be, okay, all her counts, count 1 was drove while licensed, not valid or improper license. Count 2 is drive unregistered, untitled vehicle. And then count 3 is the improper plates. And then she completes the count 3 improper plates. The other 2 counts will be dismissed.
Okay, Judge.
Come on, man. This-
She's in row 8. Ms. McGrady, did you get the pre-sentence report? Are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor, we're well and ready.
Okay, all right, let me see if I can get. Okay, okay, all right. Mr. Wilker? This is the matter of the people versus Kyle Welker. This is case number Z80828831. 1 count of operating while visibly impaired. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Morning, Your Honor. Judith Brady on behalf of Kyle Welker. We consent to having this hearing known its limitations on Zoom. Mr. Walker, state your name for the record.
Kyle Welker.
Your Honor, we did have an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report. It is factually accurate, correction, deletions, or additions. But I would like to make a couple of comments as to my client.
Absolutely. Go for it.
Your Honor, he acknowledges that he made a huge mistake on the night of this crime. He has had no prior criminal contact, nor does he ever expect to in the future. He did work at, I believe, a bar or brewery that this incident occurred because he stayed over after hours, and that was the mistake that he made. It's never happened before, nor will it ever happen again. He did score low on the test that was given as him having an alcohol problem. I would ask the court to consider not at this time having him going to any kind of an outpatient treatment. But the other, probably he would benefit from the other programs as recommended. And if the court would consider therefore just reasonable orders. And if the court does also allow him and he pays all his fines and costs after 6 months, if the court would allow non-reporting probation, that would be appreciated also. Nothing further, Judge.
What did you say about the outpatient, Ms. Brady?
Your Honor, I think they're just trying to nip it in the bud early because he was 25 at the time of this offense, first offense, and he has absolutely no prior record. He doesn't believe that he really has an alcohol problem. He doesn't feel he has to drink, and I think, like I said, they're just trying to nip it in the bud early for people who have a first offense. And so it's like a preventable measure. I don't think it's necessary at this time.
Thank you. Mr. Welker, do you have anything you want to say on your own behalf?
No.
Okay. Well, I've had the opportunity to read the pre-sentence report. Mr. Welker, do you have a marijuana card?
No.
While you're on probation, unless you have one, you're not gonna be able to smoke marijuana, okay?
Okay.
All right. I know it may be legal in some areas, so right now, I'm going to ask that unless you have a card that you refrain or don't smoke marijuana while you're on probation, okay?
Okay.
No problem,
You're
Judge.
very lucky that this matter didn't end more serious, okay? You ended up hitting the street on the way home. It was just you involved in the accident.
Yeah.
No, my baby lecture to you today, or my small lecture to you today, is that I was a prosecutor for some years, and I got to see what happens on the other end. When a drunk driver rarely if ever gets injured, rarely if ever dies, devastates the whole entire family because of their options of being car injured. And in today's society, where we have so many options to take a Uber, call a friend, do anything like that, we just have to make really wise decisions. Okay, Mr. Welker?
Okay.
All right. And this is a huge thing, okay? So the ruling of the court today is I'm going to put you on 12 months probation. I won't do the attend outpatient substance abuse treatment until medically discharged. But the first time you drop, I'm gonna make you do that, and I'll put you on the tether if you drop positive, okay? Just so you know, I don't play with alcohol. It always ends so badly for the other party and never for the person drinking, okay? So I'm gonna take that out, that you don't have to do the outpatient substance abuse. But you cannot consume any alcoholic beverages. You should not use or possess any illegal substances. You have to submit to random urine analysis testing once a month at JAMS, okay? And complete the victim impact panel. Complete the alcohol highway safety education level 1. It says complete a marijuana insight class and view consequences video. You have to pay all the costs and fees associated with it, including the $100 assessment fee. There's a $35 a month supervision fee, and I'm going to impose a fine today in the amount of $240. Okay? You'll have this time of probation to be able to pay it off. Ms. Grady, I want to see how his progress is in 6 months. So I'm going to schedule this, I want to review to see how he's doing before I agree to do anything such as non-reporting probation or anything. If he's doing well at that point in time, I'll consider non-reporting probation for the last 6 months, okay? But
Thank
at
you,
this,
Judge.
I want to see how he's going to progress on it and see how he does in the program and with his completion of everything, making sure he stays, you know, without drinking, and especially without drinking and driving. You're not supposed to drink during the duration of probation, okay? At all. I know these terms may seem harsh, but we just want to make sure that you understand how much alcohol can affect you. It's not necessarily a bad thing, it's how we use it. So I'll make a review on April 26th. April the 26th of 2022. Sir, if you're doing well by that point in time, then I will most likely consider allowing you to do the probation asked of by the court, or by your attorney, okay? So follow all the terms and conditions, make sure you stay on the straight, and we'll see what we can do after 6 months of being. I'm going to have you call probation services though after you get off the call. I'm going to give you a number. Are you able to take it down, or can your attorney take it down for you? So that
I have it, Judge.
Okay, it's 313.
Yes.
965 3414.
Judge, are you going to this to be on Zoom or in person, or you don't know at this time?
I'm pretty sure it's still going to be on Zoom. So if he could just sign back in on Zoom that day for the review.
Okay, Judge. And you require attorney representation on that day?
It would be nice, but it's not. Yes, I would.
All right, thank you, Judge.
All right, do you have anything else at this time? Attorney Grady?
Yes, I'm sorry, I got cut off.
It's okay. I said, do you have anything else at this time?
Nothing further, Judge. Thank you for the court's due process here.
No problem. And best of luck to you, Mr. Welker. I want to see you succeed, not fail in this, so I'm rooting for you,
All
okay?
right. See you in April, Judge.
All right, thank you. See you in April,
Thank
okay?
you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. All right, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Judge, we're ready on Jacayla Woodruff.
Would it be possible to go into a breakout room with Officer Blockley or Blakey?
You sure can. All right, and Officer Kelly. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm going to put you into a breakout room with a attorney from the city. He wants to speak to you, so I'm going to move you into a breakout room with him right now. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Ms. Woodruff.
Yes.
Okay. This is the matter of the people versus Jacayla Woodruff. This is ticket number P11486687. 1 count drove while license not valid or improper license. 1 count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. 1 count improper plate. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Joe Irby, appearing on behalf of Ms. Woodruff, who's with this court via Zoom.
Ms. Woodruff, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jacayla Woodruff.
Yes, Your Honor, my client would like to avail herself of the plea offer that's been presented by a prosecutor.
Is that right, Ms. Woodruff?
Yes.
If so, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with the trial today?
Yes.
I mean, a plea today, I apologize. All right, Miss, did you want to move forward with the plea today?
Yes.
Okay, sorry, I just want to make sure the record is clear.
Okay.
I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 29th of 2020. Were you in the area of East Alder Drive and Syracuse Streets in the city of
Yes.
Detroit? And were you driving a 2010 Ford vehicle in that area?
Yes.
And did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Irby?
Yes, satisfied, Your Honor.
And is there stipulation for probable cause on the counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 3, dismiss counts 1 and 2 on this particular ticket. Ms. Woodruff, are you currently working?
No.
How long have you been unemployed?
Since COVID started.
I'll give you the option today. I can assess a fine in the amount of $200, or I can give you community service to do a cost and fee.
I'll pay the $200.
You're like the third person to say that. Okay. How long do you need? Do you need 30 or 60 days to pay that cost and fee?
30.
That's gonna be enough time?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I have to do no later than November the 29th of 2021.
Okay.
All right. And if there's nothing,
I have a question too.
yes, ma'am.
Because I have an SOS appointment this week, so if I pay it today, would it be clear in their system by that day? Okay.
But I would wait until at least tomorrow to pay it, just to give the clerk opportunity to put it in the system. But as soon as you pay off all your costs and fines, and there may be some SOS fees that you have to pay as well, those are $45.
Okay.
As soon as you pay off all your costs and fees, they send clearance over to the Secretary of State's office.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
All right, if there's nothing further, have a good day, okay, ma'am?
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. We have 2 more.
Judge, you can send me in to talk to someone.
Okay, I'll do Derwin White. He has 2 matters on the docket today, expired plates and fraudulent false insurance information. They're saying if he pleads to count 2, that fraudulent false insurance information, they'll dismiss count 1. Ms. Elstender?
Yes, Your Honor.
Quentin Wright is, I have an offer for him as well. It's improper plates. She just has 1 count. So it's being reduced to improper plates from drove a registered untitled vehicle. Find the name. It is something funny, kick y'all all out the room. Okay. That's room 10. It's Jayla Williams. I can't seem to find her on the docket, and I can't.
She said her name is Jayla.
Jayla, Jayla Williams.
It's a Jayla. No, you said Williams.
Judge, Mr. White, I can't, he's driving and he can't hear anything I'm saying. And I don't know if you can bring him out of the breakout room. I can't talk to him because he's driving again here.
Okay, let me see if I can do something.
He's in number 5.
Okay.
Tell her to call your court so you can see what she can. Okay. Tell her to call your court. So you can see what she can.
I'm trying to get him out the room right now. Mr. White, you can't be driving and on Zoom. It doesn't work. Sir, I can't hear you. Something wrong with your phone. Hello, Mr. White. We can't hear you. Can't hear you, Mr. White. Mr. White. Mr. White. All right. Drop him off and see if he signs back in.
And Judge, you can send me in with someone else if they're available.
Okay. Jayla Williams, can you get her information for us? We don't see her on the docket for this morning, so we're trying to figure out if she really belongs in the courtroom today. So I'll send you in there with her. She's not gonna be on your docket, though, just so you know.
Okay, Judge.
All right. Mr. Williams, Deshaun Williams, we did have the right one too, just so you know. All right. This is the matter of the people versus Deshaun Williams. This is ticket number P116057. 1 count loud music from motor vehicle more than 10 feet away. 1 count driver's license never acquired. Appearances for the record, please, starting with counsel.
Ayana Elsindor, House Counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams, can you state your full name for the court?
Deshaun Leroy Williams.
Your Honor, Mr. Williams would like to avail himself of the plea offer.
Mr. Williams, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. Williams, did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything today?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, I am.
And do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
I do.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the day of February the 2nd of 2021. Were you in the area of East Lafayette and St. Albans streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes,
Were you driving a 2007 Chevy vehicle in that area?
I was.
And did you never acquire your driver's license.
I didn't.
Satisfied, Attorney Alcindor?
Yes, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well. Is there stipulation for probable cause on the count to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So the court is going to dismiss count one and enter a plea to the amended charge of improper place on count two. Mr. Williams, I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30, 60 days?
No, I can pay it immediately.
Okay, don't pay it immediately. Wait at least until tomorrow so we can put it in the computer system. But I'm gonna assess a fine the amount of $200 and have to pay no later. I'm gonna give you 30 days just in case anything happens. That's gonna be November the 29th, 2021. You need to have this paid by then, okay?
Good.
All right. If there's nothing further, that does conclude this hearing.
Thank you.
All right, and then we talk to Mr. White.
I don't know if it's Ms. Alcindor or Ms. Irby that's
It is gonna be
handling.
Ms. Alcindor.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Could I maybe speak to her in a breakout room?
Yes, I was about to say, after I do this matter, then wait 1 second.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Mr. White?
Yes.
All right, thank you for your patience this morning. We're gonna call your matter. This is the matter of the people versus Quentin White. Ticket number, case number SP 112485111. One count of drove unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ayana Alcindor, House Counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, can you state your full name for the court?
Quentin Elliott White.
Mr. White would like to avail himself of the plea offer.
Is that right, Mr. White?
Yes, Your Honor.
If so, please raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down, sir. Sir, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for this plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Knowing all of that, did you still want to move forward, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I want to take your attention back to the date of December the 15th of 2020. Were you at that time driving a 1999 Dodge vehicle in the area of Chicago and Greenfield in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did it have improper plates because it wasn't a registered vehicle at the time?
Yes, it did.
Satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied as well and will accept the plea to the amended charge of improper plates. Mr. White, are you currently employed?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm gonna give you two options. You can either do some community service in lieu of costs and fines, or I can assess a fine of $200.
I'll take the fine, but could I have a little time to pay it?
Absolutely. How long do you need? 60 or 90 days?
60 is fine.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make it due no later than January the 25th of 2022. Okay, sir?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. And you have a great day. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. This concludes this hearing. All right. Ms. Alcindor? Counsel would like to talk to you about the trial today, so I'm going to put you into a breakout room with him. As soon as he joins. Breakout room number 1. Ms. Fields, if you need a break, this will probably be a good time to do so. I don't know if you need a moment.
Okay, Judge, I'm fine, but I'll find something.
Okay.
Thank you.
I I don't know if we're having a trial or not. That's why I want to give you the opportunity before we have a trial. If you just need a little break, just let me know when you come back so we can start.
Okay, thank you. Well, I can go on, Judge. I don't need a break.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
I just want to check because I can't see it, so I want to make sure.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge, are you on the record right now?
Oh, man.
Do you know what courtroom Judge Davis is in now? That's where Miss Williams is supposed to be.
Lilia Davis?
Yes.
That's me.
Okay, so that's why she was on that docket. But I'm gonna chat with you for 1 second, Judge.
Okay.
What I'm doing now.
You back, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We tried to have someone come in there and talk to you and they couldn't hear you. So I'm gonna have to send somebody there to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold it for a minute, okay?
Could you say it again? I'm sorry.
I said, we couldn't hear you the last time. And so I sent an attorney in there to speak with you and they couldn't talk to you because they couldn't hear you, but now we can hear you. So I'm gonna send an attorney in there to talk to you about your case.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this confusing to me. This is my first time.
I understand, Mr. White. I'm not mad or upset or anything. I know this can be pretty tricky sometimes. So just thank you for signing back in. We couldn't hear you. Like I could see you on the screen, but I couldn't hear you. That's why I logged you off so that we could try and get you back on and be able to hear you, okay?
Right, I understand. And this is like and I did come to court the last time to do this, but I just didn't understand the system. But I'll let you go back to what you were doing and then we'll go from there.
All right. Do you hear him talking? Can I put you in the room with him, Attorney Irby?
Yes, Judge. I'm glad he's giving you the permission to do that. But I've sent you the text message, and you can bring. I'll let Miss Williams know to come out. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you so much. And I put you in there. I put you in room number 4. I'm going to put him in room number 4 with you. Mr. White, join that breakout room for me. It should have asked you to join room number 4.
Okay.
Miss Williams?
Yes, I was just on the call with the lady, but it left somehow.
We got it all figured out now, so I have an offer for her. You can hold tight in the courtroom for a moment until she comes back out here, and then I'll send her in there to talk to you about the offer that we have for this particular matter, okay?
For me?
Yes. And,
Okay.
I need to ask you something in the chat, so don't leave the room, okay? You can put yourself on mute, but I'm gonna have a conversation with you on the side, okay?
All right.
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
Yes, I can, Mr. West.
Hey, I was in the break room about an hour. I was just wondering what was going on.
Yes, you were, because I have to finish, when you want to have a bench trial, I have to finish the rest of my docket first before I can get to your matter. And so I'm almost finished. I just have a couple more matters to do, and then we can start your trial.
Okay.
Your Honor, could I have a breakout room with Mr. West?
You can. All right, and then you already spoke to the attorney, so you already know what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, so Mr. West, see, when you come back out, then I have to figure out how to get you back into a breakout room so that an attorney can talk to you about your case. So I know it seemed like it was forever, but didn't I give you that lecture in the beginning that it may be a very long time that you wait, but I promise I haven't forgotten about you?
No, what had happened, you remember, last time I was in there for a long time, it was an issue with it, and I had to sign out and sign back in. So I was just making sure that everything was still okay.
Okay, Mr. West, I'm gonna put you into room 3, join room 3, please, okay? And I'm gonna put the attorney in there with you so she can talk to you about what we're gonna do today, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Mr. West, thank you. Ms. Williams, do you see the chat that I sent to you?
No, I'm about to check now.
Okay.
Judge, I'm ready on Mr. White. I'm ready on Mr. White, Judge. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Oh, man, I gave you a whole thing too about, okay, Ms. Williams came back as well, Attorney Urgent, and I do have an
Yes.
offer for her.
Yes, Judge.
And the offer is that if she leaves the improper place on count 3 on that ticket ending in 141, the remaining count and the other ticket will be dismissed.
Okay, I'll go. Is she in 4 still, Judge?
I put her in 2, so I'm asking you to go to. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Drew Down. Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning. What is your name, sir?
Andrew War.
What is it?
Andrew Lee War.
Mr. Ward, what time did the court start today?
I know they said that I supposed to be there at 8:35, I think.
You were. You know
I
what
thought
time
it-
it is?
Excuse me?
And you don't have a shirt on.
I didn't, because I was about to get ready for work. I didn't know. Last time I had to be at court at 1:30.
Ward, he's in this file right here. Mr. Ward. Yeah. Mr. Ward, this is not the time.
No, I'm just having I'm having a rough morning today.
Okay, you want me to reschedule it to another day, sir?
You could do that for me?
I will do that for you since you came onto line and you having a rough morning. I don't want you to have a rough morning with me. Would you like me to reschedule this, sir?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And I didn't know if I was home. I didn't know if I had to go to work and be on Zoom. So I didn't know if.
I prefer not. How about that? I prefer not when you're not on working. But I do need you to hold tight for a second, Mr. Ward, okay? Because I'm gonna handle matters of the people who were in court, and then I'll get you a date and time. Okay?
Okay.
Do you know how to work your camera so I can't see you with your t-shirt on?
I'm about to go. I'm about to go. Okay, how do I do that? Turn it around?
No, you can hit the camera button in Zoom and like take the camera off.
Wait a minute.
Like, to get the camera button at the bottom.
Yes, yeah, I think I see.
There we go, sir. Thank you. All right. Okay. All right.
Yes, so Judge, I'm ready on both Miss Jayla Williams and Mr. White.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much. All right. All right. Ms. Elsender, I'm gonna call this case so I can get this officer out of here. All right. And Mr. Oh, where'd he go? Okay, Mr. West, we're gonna call your matter now. This is the matter of the people versus LaRon West. This is U ticket 600-67421. One count of offer to engage the services of another. Appearances for the record start with the city attorney, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. John Gillis, P79500 on behalf of the people of the city of Detroit.
And counsel, can you please state your name for the record?
Good morning, Your Honor. Ayana Elsendor, House Counsel, P79118, appearing on behalf of Mr. West.
And I have an officer right now as well. Officer, can you state your name?
Officer Clicky.
Okay, and Mr. West, can you state your name?
LaRon West.
This is the time and date set for a trial. How are we proceeding in this matter?
Your Honor, the people do have a motion. After speaking with Officer Clucky, it has come to the people's attention that there is an additional necessary witness in order to proceed to trial. Officer Klepke was working in tandem on that date with an officer, Savannah Mann, and the people would need to subpoena Officer Mann to, in order to conduct the trial. So on that basis, we would be asking for a brief adjournment.
All right. Do you have anything, Ms. Alcindor?
Your Honor, we move to dismiss. We are prepared to proceed with the trial this morning. With the prosecution not being able to proceed, we ask that this matter be dismissed.
I will give them the opportunity to have a brief adjournment in this matter, and I mean brief. It takes you 2 weeks to subpoena officers, right?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Today. November the 9th, is that gonna give you enough time?
It's my birthday. Birthday trial.
Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll be there.
You sure you want to do it November 9th?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, November the 9th, Mr. West, I'm gonna allow them this brief adjournment to see if they can get the officer here. It'll be November the 9th, that's 2 weeks from now. That's all the time I'm giving them. And if they're not present at that point in time, then there'll be a different motion on the floor for you in this particular matter, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna make it at 9 a.m. once again. I'm gonna continue your bond at $0 personal. November the 9th, 2021. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing for today, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right, there's nothing further. Who said something, Mr. West? Who's there with you?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You. I said, Mr. West, who's there with you?
Oh, that was my father.
Tell your father we can hear him on YouTube. And I know it may be a situation. Oh, yeah, it is on YouTube. For everybody to hear. I know it may be a frustrating situation, but we'll see what happens on that day, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's
All right,
nothing further. Okay, have a good day, sir.
You too.
All right. Mr. Darwin White? Are you able to activate your camera on your device or no?
Mr. White? Okay.
Can you hear us, Mr. White? Okay, all right.
Okay, Mr. White, also, I need you to remove your hat for me, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. White. Miss Williams, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, if you can activate your camera for me, please.
okay.
These are the matters of the people versus Jonathan Williams. This is ticket number P11611441. One count drove or drive unregistered or untitled vehicle. One count drove while unlicensed. One count improper plates. Also calling ticket number P11611142. One count no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, please, starting with counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby, appearing on behalf of Ms. J. Williams.
Okay. And Ms. Williams, can you state your name for the record?
Jayla? Jayla? Ms. Williams?
Her screen went black for a moment. We're having internet connection. Ms. Williams? There she is.
There she is. Ms. Williams, unmute your phone. Unmute your phone. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, stay straight in front of the camera for the judge, please. We're on recording. So the judge wants you to state your name. State your name for the record.
Jayla Williams.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor, I have spoken to Ms. Williams and she wishes to avail herself of the plea offer.
And Ms. Williams, you had your name legally changed. Did it used to be Jonathan Williams?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure I have the right person, okay? You want to take advantage of the offer today, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have an opportunity to talk to an attorney today about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes.
Ms. Williams, I want to take you back to the date of February the 2nd of 2022. Were you driving in the area of Hamburg and 7 Mile Road in the city of Detroit, a 2008 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did it have improper plates, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Satisfied, Attorney Irby?
Huh?
No, I was asking your attorney, was she satisfied?
Yes, Your Honor, satisfied, and I'll stipulate to the other charges as well.
Thank you so much. So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to count 3 improper plates on ticket ending in 141 and dismiss the other 2 counts on that ticket, as well as ticket ending in 142 in its entirety. Ms. Williams, I'm going to assess a fine in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
I could pay it next week.
Okay, I'm going to give you 30 days just in case to make sure you have enough time. Okay, ma'am? I'm going to make it due no later than November the 29th of 2021. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You have any more questions?
No, ma'am. So after this, will I be able to get my license back?
Yeah. So what happens is that you pay the costs and fees that I assessed. If there are any Secretary of State fees, you'll know how much they're $45, but you may have more than one of them. When you pay that all off, they'll send clearance to the Secretary of State office, letting them know that you're okay to move forward and get your license. Okay?
Okay.
All right? All right. You don't have anything further. That concludes this hearing. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day. All right. Mr. White, we're gonna try with you again.
Mr. White, Derwin White. Mr. White.
Officer Hernandez, I don't know that we have a matter with you today.
I was scheduled, it said 2:20, and I got a hold of court 2:20, and they said you were in this courtroom, so that's how I ended up in your lobby.
What, you gave me that case number earlier. What was the case number again?
1 sec, boy.
Okay.
It's gonna be SP 107 10532. Defendant's last name is Williams, and it is for a insurance no proof.
Judge, it's on the 3rd page at the top. Edward Bryant Williams. It's showing 1 count with Officer Hernandez. Page 3, 9 o'clock.
Okay. Thank you so much.
I do have court at 11 in person. If I can move to dismiss it if he has his insurance.
Okay, Mr. Hernandez, he didn't show up, so I'm gonna call this matter and then we'll issue a default because he didn't come to court today.
Okay, I'll write it as dismissal then. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
You have a good one.
You too.
He was ready to go, Judge.
He was, real quick. So I'm gonna call the matter. This is the people versus Edward Williams, case number SP 107-10532. one count of insurance no proof, and this is the civil infraction. Ms. Irby, would you stand in as the attorney today?
Yes, Your Honor. Attorney Joe Irby appearing on behalf of Mr. Edward Bryant Williams. And Your Honor, Mr. Williams has failed to appear for court today. I have no justification or explanation for his absence.
Okay. It is now 10:42. This matter was scheduled at 9 a.m. Officer Hernandez did check into this court, and we have no Mr. Edward Williams. So at this point in time, the court is going to enter a default judgment on this ticket. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let me see. Mr. White. Mr. White.
Mr. White? Derwin White. Mr. White? Mr. White? Now you see my frustration, Judge, right? Mr. White,
Hello?
Mr. White, do not turn your camera off. Turn your camera on.
Hello?
Okay, you need to stay on. Do not mute your phone. The judge is trying to handle your case.
Uh-oh, here we go with this again. Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear the court? Mr. White? Mr. White? Mr. White? Mr. White, can you hear me? Mr.
Hello?
White?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. Now I
Mr.
can hear
White.
you.
Okay, listen.
Yes.
Take your earplugs out of your phone and put your phone on speaker.
I turned it off.
Okay, the court has been calling you. So stay stationary and take your hat off so we can get started. Thank you. Judge, you're muted.
Thank you so much. This is the case of the People versus Derwin White. This is ticket number P11452277. One count of expired plates, one count fraudulent false insurance information. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Attorney Joe Irby, Your Honor, for Mr. White.
Mr. White, where did you go?
I'm here. I had to speak the phone up to my ear so I could hear you.
Okay, good. Can you say your name for the record?
Derwin White.
Yes, Your Honor, I have had the opportunity to speak to Mr. White. He wishes to avail himself of the plea offer today.
Is that right, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am.
If so, can you please raise your right hand?
What? Can you see
Do
it?
you swear? I can see it. Yes, I can. Thank you. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I do.
You can put your hand down, sir. Mr. White, did you have an opportunity to speak with an attorney in private today about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand that by taking this plea of guilty today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Understanding all of that, do you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to draw your attention back to the date of December the 15th of 2020. Were you in the area of Jeffries Freeway and Schaefer Streets in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you driving a 2008 Dodge vehicle at that time?
Yes, I was.
And did you present false insurance information to the police officer?
Yes.
All right. It probably wasn't valid at that time, correct, Mr. White?
Correct.
Okay. Satisfied, Attorney Irby?
Yes, Your Honor, satisfied.
court is satisfied as well to accept the plea to the, count of fraudulent false information and dismiss, count one, the civil infraction expired plate. Mr. White, I see you're working currently. How long you been working?
Forever.
Okay, I'm gonna assess a fine then today in the amount of $200. How long will that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
As long as possible. But I do want to say one thing, Your Honor. I mean, I'm not contesting anything, but I paid the one that I had 2 tickets. I paid the one and this one, and I did show up at court, but with this Zoom thing, I just couldn't. So I went there personally. But make a long story short is that I did pay the one. So I guess yes, because I was trying to contest it, but with this process that they have now, they suspended my driver's license. So I was
Okay,
forced to pay.
okay. Let the judge look it up.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on, Mr. White.
Say it again.
Hold on, don't say anything while the judge looks up the see if it's paid already.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay. We can move to dismissing this.
All right, at this time, seeing that you paid the civil infraction, we're going to move to dismiss the misdemeanor, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set, Mr. White.
So now, how much do what now? So now I'm confused. So do I?
You don't owe anything. She dismissed it.
Oh, I'm good. Okay, thank you, Miss Attorney Evans, Your Honor.
Irby. Irby is her name.
I'm sorry, Attorney Irby and Judge Taylor. Thank you.
It's fine. Listen, you may just want to check and make sure you don't have any reinstatement fees. That's the only thing that will be left for you to pay, okay?
I paid that with the ticket.
Okay, well, if you don't have any more, then you're all set. Thank you,
So I don't
Mr.
have to pay anything else. I'm all
You don't
good.
have to pay anything else. You're all good.
I love you both. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, Mr. White.
Same to you. Thank you. Bye.
All right, Mr. Ward.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes. What days are good? Is there a particular day of the week that's good for you, sir?
I work Monday through Friday, so it don't matter.
Okay. I don't want to set this too far.
I would have been on time, but I thought it was this afternoon.
Hold on a second. We're gonna try. I had some dates, but they're not until the next year, so I'm trying to see if I can get you a sooner date for a free trial.
Give me one for next year. Don't matter.
You want to handle it right now? You don't have that many counts.
Excuse me?
You want to try and handle it right now? You don't have that many counts.
Do I want to handle it now? It don't matter.
Okay, Mr. Ward, I'm gonna have you handle it right now since you're on. Even though you came late, I think I have somebody willing to talk to you about your matter, okay?
Okay.
All right. I have Mr. Ward.
You want to see my face?
After you finish talking to the, thank you. After you finish talking to the attorney, okay? So I'm gonna put you in the room with Ms. Elcindor, okay? And the offer is going to be to count 2 improper plates, dismiss count 1 and 3. Okay, thank you for holding tight. See, Mr. Ward, I don't even want you to come back again. I'm trying to help you since you go to work, okay? I'm gonna put you in room 4, join room number 4, okay? And I'm sending this. Did I do it? Room number 4, did it keep you out? Oh, what's going on? Acting all crazy.
Judge, you put me in room 2 and no one's there.
just up on the screen, Ms. Irvin. You can need to join anything. It's nobody else besides the gentleman signed on.
Okay, I thought you sent me in there with Mr. War, WARR, but okay. So is there anyone else left?
Nope, that's it.
Woo!
I know. Way different from yesterday.
Yes.
So, you can hang tight though if you want to. I don't know how long she'll be in there talking to you.
Okay, I'll hold on.
You ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the matter of the people versus Andrew, Andrew Ward. This is ticket number P11735323. One count drive unregistered or untitled vehicle, one count improper place, one count no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Ayana Elsindor, House Counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr. War. Mr. War, can you state your full name for the court?
Andrew Lee War.
Mr. War would like to avail himself of the plea offer, and we stipulate to the factual basis for the dismissals, Your Honor.
All right, is that right? You want to avail yourself today, Mr. Ward?
True. Yeah.
Put your hand back up. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes, I do.
Okay, put your hand down. Did you have an opportunity to speak to an attorney today in private about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
Not at all.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, I am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes, I am.
And do you understand that by taking a guilty plea today, you're going to give up any rights that you may have had to have a trial in the future?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward with this plea today?
Yes, I do.
Okay. And also calling for the record, I apologize, ticket number P11735576. It's one count drove while license not valid or improper license. We'll dismiss that ticket count as well, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna take you back to the date of, let's see, March the 6th of 2021. Were you driving in the area of Schaefer and Jeffries Freeway, a 2002 Ford vehicle?
Yes, I was.
Was that in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you were driving, did you have improper plates on the vehicle?
Yes.
Satisfied, Attorney Elcindor?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you, and the court is satisfied as well. There was a stipulation to probable cause of the dismissal of the remaining counts. The court is going to do that at this time and enter a plea on the count of improper place. Mr. It says Drew down, now that's not it. Mr. Ward. Mr. Ward, you're currently employed because you told me you were, so I'm gonna assess a fine today in the amount of $200. How long does that take to pay, 30 or 60 days?
No matter. 30, 60 days, don't matter. Whatever one you want to pay. 60 days, just give me 60.
That give you enough time?
Yes, you do.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna make it do no later than, I'm gonna give you a little extra time, 1/25/22. Don't wait till the last minute though, okay, Mr. Blue?
That's Christmas Day?
I said 1/25. I'm not gonna make it.
Okay, that's cool.
A little extra, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for signing in, even though you were tardy.
Thank you.
All
You
right.
have a good day.
You too. Have a good day, okay?
Thank my attorney too.
Thank you, Miss Elson.
All right, bye.